Yo, what's good, people? We back, man. I had to come through, right? Now I gotta thank Ben Bitchy. Ben Bitchy, that one that wrote that article, that Dirty Debutante article in the LA Times. I gotta thank Ben Bitchy because Ben Bitchy's article is it leading me to read this book that I've had that I didn't understand, but it always intrigued me. But some like reading scares me because I know I'm gonna find out the answer. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just want to say, I saw Slim Thug make a video yesterday. He was talking about how women are the new men and everything like that, mindset-wise. I don't know about, you know what I'm saying, the mother freaky shit that, like your man be on. But I'm talking about women are the new men, mindset-wise. And so this book right here, Push Out, The Criminalization of Black Girls in Schools. School is where it starts. School is where it all starts. You know? For years, we have heard about the pipeline to prison. The pipeline to prison for black boys. We have heard about that for years. Now you have to look at the pipeline to Backpage. Now there's a pipeline to Backpage. You know, because we have to realize what it is. Like, it's the destruction of us. The destruction of us is coming from the top. It's coming from the same people that sold us into slavery. It's coming from that same evil force that Tupac was talking about, that he said he just can't get away from. Some always like crazy, it's always some crazy shit. It's that same evil force that is doing this social engineering. Because before, this is my talk before I read the book. Because I know when I read the book, it's going to be some other things that come out. Because I know that there are things black girls go through from a young age all the way up until, becoming a woman. Just like the way being a young black man, or a black boy to a black man, the things you go through is crazy in this country. So, but the criminalization of black girls in schools, before I even read the book, it makes me think about the pipeline to prison. Because by sixth grade, before it used to be, by sixth grade, you are either going to prison, you're either going to be a working man that supports, your family. You're either going to be a Romeo, get all the girls, but be stupid, or you're going to go to prison because you're just so uncontrollable. That was determined by sixth grade. That's the criminalization of young black boys. That was the old model. This is the new model now. Remember I told you about the last dragon? Now we're going through the women dragons, the female dragons. The last male dragon has already entered the kingdom of heaven. I'm talking now. It's about the last female. Now it's about the last female dragons. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why we have to be careful about the words being delivered to you when you're looking at all these videos and these creators and these people that speak, whether they're in the church, whether they're on YouTube, whether they're on the street, when they speak, because it's not about trying to uplift all people. No. There's men and there are women. That's how you know the transgender agenda is completely demonic, because it's completely demonic, and it's like meant for destruction. Because if there are men, there's a model for men and there's a model for women. There is no model for transgenders. That is a negative part of the model for men. You get what I'm saying? So we have to be honest about this. The criminalization of black girls in schools has always been there. I believe this is. I'm speaking before I read the book. We got to thank Ben Bitchy for this. Ben Bitchy. And I believe the criminalization of black girls is what leads a lot of black girls to being quote unquote tomboys before they are developing whatever. A lot because a lot of black girls are tomboys, like when they're young, before they enter the sex age. So this criminalizes it. When Slim Thug was speaking like, oh man, women are the new men, they are, because now the focus is on the criminalization of them. The focus isn't on the criminalization of black boys. That job is done already. Now you have a whole bunch of black men, young black men, calling each other gang. And when you call each other gang, it's not about what you believe in, what you stand for, where you're from. It's not about that. It's about the police are easily able to put you in a class with gang, and put you in the gang member class now. Not in the classroom, the gang member class in prison. Because institutions are all the same. They're lazy like that. They're lazy. So when you call another black man gang, just know that the police are listening, and they know, and that both of you are now targeted. Just know that it's not about getting away from the cops now. Now it's about getting in with the cops when you're a black male. So they have finished the job with the criminalization of black men. Now they are on to the criminalization of women, which we see the negative, well, the quote unquote negative, the negative image of black women pushed out through music, pushed out. That's why I refuse to make any of these acts personally the target, because I know what's really going on. It's social engineering. Now, that's why when we speak about black families and how important it is, it sounds like cap, it sounds like it's corny, but we are speaking the real and the truth. There's no way to survive. They feel like they have done their job on the black community, on the black men already. They feel like listen, we done bussied out half of the population. We done put 25% of the population in prison. Now we left with the good 25%. Matter of fact, when you got 25%, they broke and they didn't finish school. So now, just like W.E.B. Du Bois said, D.B.E.B. Du Bois was one of them. So now, just like he said, the talented 10th, there's only 10% that are worth, 10% of black people that are worth basically for white people that white people putting their interest into, spending their time on, is only 10%. Really 5%. 5% out of 100, And so when we look at this, man, this is what has messed my mind up for so long. This is what has messed my mind up for a lifetime. For a lifetime, I've been scared to open up a lot of books. I don't open up a lot of books, but I just open up certain books. I'm like, I don't want to know, because I want to believe in the good. But knowing that this model is going on right now, if you see the video that I just did recently where I said Backpage rap is no longer acceptable, you look at a girl like that that's doing that rap, and you look at what she's been through. I promise you, whatever she's been through is going to be in this book. You get what I'm saying? And what Ben Bitchy did, trying to criminalize these young black women that are in school. You know what I'm saying? They have already bypassed, their neighborhoods. They've made it to college now. Now they're not just in college. They're on the national stage. They're on the national stage playing basketball, and he's doing his best job as a white supremacist to criminalize them. They're dirty debutantes. They play dirty. They're not good sportsmen. That's why it's so dangerous. They're pushing out Sexy Red. Sexy Red is the one that they go to now, because it seems like every woman, every black woman that's in the entertainment industry have to go through this stage. It's the same. It's the criminalization process. Think about it. Jay-Z now isn't who he was when he first came out. You know, because that's when that's when that black model was at its height. That's when they felt like, oh man, we about to do it right now. You know, we about to hit that point where we almost really, really cripple them as a society. And he was at that point, you know what I'm saying? So it felt like every female that entered the game has to go into the rap game, has to go through that model where, has to go through that process where they are looked at as sex slaves, or looked at as sex workers, looked at it as sex meat. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to go through that model because that's the part of the process for them. They created that process. Zionists created that process. Zionists created that process. You get what I'm saying? It's not about who you actually are, what your family believed in, what you believe in. No. It's you getting in where you fit in. So I'm going to read this book. And reading this book, man, we are going to find out how that pipeline to prison, that because it's a yin and a yang, that we're going to find out how that pipeline to prison and that pipeline to Backpage, how it matches up. Because it's all going to equal into the yin yang. It's always going to equal to the yin yang. You know what I'm saying? The black side, the boys, the white side, the girls. Just know everything negative is on purpose. It's not us. So I'm going to go and get out of here. Salute to Ben Bitchy.